today I'm going to be doing the first episode of My Hero Academia Vigilantes. So I'm just going to give you guys a heads up. I have read half of the manga. I have not finished it yet. I really want to, but I'm going to be doing it whenever I can. And I don't know if this is going to be a multi-seasoned show, but if it is, I am excited because I really like the Vigilantes story from what I remember, and I really cannot wait to see what I remembered, what I don't remember, because it's been a crazy amount of time since I've read it, and I really want to get to know this story a lot more. I want to be able to get to know these characters a lot more. I know some of the hero names, but I don't remember what their actual names are. And I think that they're going to have some really great voice actors in here, and maybe I might recognize a few of them with the newer characters, and I hope I do, but I don't know yet until I find out. So let's go ahead and dive right into My Hero Academia Vigilantes episode 1 right now.
The first incident was in Qingqing City.
Oh, Izuku!
But in this age of chaos, a second type of hero appeared.
Oh.
They aren't chosen defenders, but rogues acting on their own sense of justice, outside the law.
Oh, I remember this dude!
Now, we see a story before Izuku Midoriya ever attended UA. A story of unlikely heroism. A story of vigilantes.
There we go! Name drop.
Yonder! I need to find something to.
Oh.
Teeth are all that matters.
Need to save my bike!
What?
Fear not!
All Might! Hey! All Might!
Because I am here!
Woohoo! Nice!
Take this, villain! Detroit Smash!
Woo! Nice! Nice!
Citizens, are you safe? That's all that matters.
I love this comic book feel. It's so cool.
Say goodbye. Till next time.
That was awesome. Round of applause.
Late for class!
Bro. Just like Izuku. I forgot what this dude's name is, but it'll come back to me. Oh.
Look at what you just made me do, you runt.
Oh, no.
Why don't you tell us what you're gonna do to make it all better?
Uh-oh. Yikes.
I sincerely apologize!
Oh!
Can't believe he did it!
This kid doesn't got any pride.
What a loser.
Uh-oh. Oh! That's right!
Koichi Himawari, a normal college student with a
Koichi!
part-time job. His quirk, slide and glide. He can move around as if sliding. To activate it, he needs at least 3 points of contact with a surface.
I see.
But let's not get too amped. It's barely as fast as a bike.
Oh, wow. That's right, Koichi. I just also can't believe we also got President Mike and President Mike's voice actor as well. Oh.
Oh, thanks, guys! I'm so grateful to all of you for supporting me!
Pop Step. How much of this do I gotta censor? It's a little suggestive, but I might have to censor some of it. That's okay. I might have to take the song out completely because this might be under copyright, but still. The song's pretty cool, though. If they have an English version, that would be pretty cool.
It looks like a guerrilla performance by Popstep.
Huh.
Hopefully the cops don't catch on too quick.
Uh-oh.
Her singing's nothing impressive, and the makeup obscures her face.
Wow.
If only I had the leap work. Shoot!
He is so late. Oh. She noticed him.
Put simply, People admire what they look up to.
Mm-hmm.
When they have to look down, typically, the opposite happens.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Yikes.
It's not fair. Life isn't fair.
And since you're late, I'll deduct it from your pay.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
Well, I did my best. Welcome.
Wait.
We're gonna tear him up once we find him.
Oh, no. Oh, sheesh.
Are you gonna cry?
Where?
Oh, man.
They'll teach you to run.
I don't like this.
What's their problem with me? Why don't the cops do anything? I'm sick and tired of people getting away with stuff like that. That does it.
Oh.
Tonight, I'm gonna try it out.
What? Oh!
There. Found my first target. This. The late night bus stop can be found this way, ma'am.
Is that Izuku's mom? Was that Izuku's mom on the in one of the panels? Dude!
Nice guys at it again tonight.
Nice
Name
guy.
doesn't lie. He's so sweet. Thanks for your work. Nice guy.
You're
Nice
the
guy.
best, nice guy.
Put out my trash on your way home.
Uh-oh.
Woo-wee!
Dude, put your mask back on! Your mask!
Hold it! Step, what are you doing here?
You know, I see you out here all the time picking up trash and stuff. You're the, what was it? Rich guy.
Nice guy,
Oh.
thank you.
No problem, All Might. Is the lame hoodie cosplay?
Oh, wow.
I want to be useful to society like him, at least in my own small way. And don't call it lame. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, isn't that sweet? You know your place.
Wow, man.
Try not to take the idol joke too far. You wouldn't want the cops bringing you in. Oh,
Uh-oh.
and thank you for the drink.
Excuse me?
Oh,
You know my drinks aren't a joke. I'm the real deal.
uh-oh.
No, my hoodie's not lame. And I'm not Nose's place guy. You're dealing with a guy who can't ignore when someone's in trouble.
Oh, Koichi.
Huh? Why are you blabbing?
But I can try.
Uh-oh. Like, that's gonna...
Don't tell me you want to stand up to us.
Uh-oh.
At first glance, I didn't even recognize you. But look who didn't get enough last time. The cockroach creep wants to play here.
Oh, no. Oh, sheesh!
We're not just gonna beat you up. We're gonna take both you and your store and tear them to shreds.
Is that the same voice actor who
And we'll
voices
make this
Bakugo?
exhibitionist wannabe show more than her face online.
Oh! Oh, Knuckle Duster!
All Might's not always available.
I
Mhm.
can't hear.
Yeah, no matter how much we wish he'd jump down from
Oh,
the sky.
no!
He's not
Uh-oh.
coming.
No, but Knuckle Duster is...
What was that? Did I hear you talking about All Might? Well, he couldn't make it. But tough luck. I'm here instead.
Uh-oh.
And I avoided landing on my neck, so there shouldn't be any risk of cervical injury or concussions to worry about.
Oh, man. You guys are in for it. You guys are in
Go
for
home,
it.
old man.
Oh! Ooh! I remember this from the manga, but like, dude!
You asked who I am and what I'm doing. I'll answer one at a time. First, they call me Knuckle Duster.
Oh, man!
That's insane. Come at me.
You shouldn't have asked that.
No, but
Oh!
not this one. Next,
Uh-oh.
easy, Tiger.
Oh, we're not friends, I swear.
Showed serious promise back there.
Oh.
Come with me. I could use an extra hand. I'm gonna turn you into a hero, kid.
Thanks, but I'm really not into the hero thing.
You're lying.
Oh.
You look up to All Might, and you love helping people. You want me to believe you've never once wanted to be a hero?
Well, of course. but my quirk's not really good enough to get me a pro license.
Yes. Uh-oh.
I've heard enough.
This guy doesn't learn?
Surrender while you can. Taking a hostage won't lessen your pain when my fist meets your face.
Uh-oh.
This chick's a hostage? Well, take a good look at her face, because my spikes are gonna tear it to pieces!
Oh, no. Oh, Koichi, are you gonna do something?
Great question.
Uh-oh. Oh! Oh!
There's that promise I saw!
Ooh! Ooh! Oh, man, you knocked him out!
Starting today, I'm gonna teach you what it means to be a hero, kid.
Are you?
And how amazing it feels to punch a villain's face in.
Oh, this just got interesting.
Maybe I should have thanked him, but I could only think one thing in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
He's more dangerous than them.
Yeah.
Still, things didn't end there.
Nope.
Koichi Himawari, age 19.
19?
We'll leave it at Koichi. Or I could call you the nice guy, if you'd rather.
Huh.
Please don't go through my stuff like that!
You can refer to me as Master.
Like I said, I'm not gonna be your apprentice!
Right.
Also, I never agreed to let you visit my place!
Right.
For God's sake, I better never see that cockroach or old man again, or I'll turn him into mincemeat.
I think we're better off giving the geezer some space.
My.
What?
You boys are looking rough.
What?
You have problems. I have solutions.
And this is?
I'm on the hunt for a that's making the rounds in this city.
Interesting.
They call this trigger.
Oh, yeah. I remember
Enhances
this.
the user's quirk, but weakens their sense of reason. In essence, it turns normal people into villains.
Oh, that's scary.
At this rate, villains are going to start cropping up all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger activates quickly. These villains will appear in an instant.
Really?
And that's where our job starts.
Wait.
Oh.
You and I are going to stop anyone suspicious and check the color of their tongues.
What now?
Every trigger user has one side effect in common. Their tongue turns dark.
Interesting.
I always hit the suspicious-looking ones first, like youngsters in their flashy attire.
Listen around. That method's way too random. You got brains up here, so why don't you try using them? With all the villains who've popped up recently, I'm sure that lots of people have snapped a pic or two.
Right.
Trim down your options. How about we try searching buzzwords like new villain or surprise villain, and voila! Now you can focus your efforts here.
True. True.
That's your tongue.
Whoa! Chill out! He's probably just a normal guy who's getting back from a long day at the office!
Yeah! No! Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, actually. Oh.
So sorry. Are those action figures?
Wait.
I work in a business that manufactures kids' toys.
See? Just a normal guy trying to get through his day.
But
That's what I'm about to find out. He's safe if he does what I say.
Oh, jeez! Oh, wait. Aizawa?
Gonna do that in public when the sun's still up?
Wait,
Not
Eraserhead?
the smartest move. That's
Yes!
you instant villains are all over.
Nice!
I know you. The Erasure Hero.
Yes!
Eraserhead.
Gonna end it there? Ah! Come on, man! That was so good! Okay, so I'm gonna let it play while I go and I talk about the rest of the, well, when I go into the discussion part of it. So I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, so that was the first episode of My Hero Academia Vigilantes. And, okay, there are some concepts in here which I am going to have to just be very cautious when I'm doing these reactions, because I forgot that this manga or this side of the, or this spinoff does center around a substance that it does, it's a quirk enhancer. So that's one thing that I do want to talk about, especially because this is going to be a common theme or a main theme throughout this whole entire series. So I'm just going to let you guys know it's going to be censored. A lot of this is going to be censored. There is a talk of drugs in this, but it's I'm going to just discuss how briefly never ever go into any type of usage, like substance abuse or any usage of it whatsoever, because it's not going to help. It doesn't do anything for you. It's just going to feel good at first, but later on down the road, it's not going to feel good at all. It's going to be taking a toll on your body, on your mental health, on your physical health, on your emotional and spiritual health. It's going to take a toll on you, and you do not want that on your conscience. You do not want that on you, especially because that it's very, very easy to go and go down a path where this is something that could change your life. And I've seen people that they taken this type of step before. Some of them went and they backed out because they decided this lifestyle isn't for me, and I don't think I should go into it anymore. And I applaud those who decided to to get out of that type of lifestyle and move on to something new. I'm proud of those people, because that they actually went and they took the initiative to not go into that territory. So yes, this is going to be involving a quirk enhancer, but I'm not going to show the injection scenes. I'm not going to show a lot of scenes with it. I'm only going to show it in the vials, because that's as far as it's going to get. It's fictional, yes, but the themes of it are very mature and they are very adult. As you guys have noticed, that there is a warning in the before the reaction really starts. There is a warning about that on there, so it's going to be a major theme throughout this whole entire reaction series. And honestly, this is a very interesting and a very scary subject, because realistically, so this does happen. A lot of the times this does happen, and we do see it, but we don't acknowledge it. And there's a lot of people that they've lost family members and friends to matters like this, and I do feel for them, because I feel like they wouldn't have gone into they wouldn't have gotten into it if they didn't have, if they would have had the proper people, the proper guidance, and if they would have had this emotional and spiritual and physical and mental support that they definitely needed. I don't think that they would go into it. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people that they don't have that support at all, which it's very upsetting, because of the fact that we have one resource that's automatically something that a lot of people have access to, and that it's not something that you have to pay for. I mean, God is the first thing, but unfortunately a lot of people do not turn to God, which for a lot of reasons is because of the misconception of God and the misconception of the Bible, that I see that a lot of people go and they believe, which it's very, very upsetting. And my channel, hopefully it's not only just a reaction channel, but it also should be a channel that it should help those who feel like either they're stuck on a lingering question about what Christianity can do for somebody or what it means to somebody, and I want for that question to be answered, and I want to answer it in the best way possible through this and through my reactions, especially with my personal experiences. Now, I've never done stuff like this. So I'm never in my life have I ever smoked, which there is some smoking. That's edited out. I've never drank any alcohol in my life. There are some drinking moments which I've taken out as well, and there are moments of substances which I've never used at all, and I've never felt like I had to depend on them, because I felt like I could be able to depend on God, and I could be able to depend on the people who have helped brought me up and who were able to support me. And hopefully this channel will be a blessing to those who need that support, because I am definitely an advocate for those who need help and they want to be able to gain that support whatsoever. And I will be there to always help out whatsoever. If there are any means that you guys do need some support whatsoever, whether if it's if you guys need any tips on what to do in life, you can always feel free to DM me in any of my social media links, which are in the description below. I do find myself getting to talk with others on, on Discord, on Instagram, and on Snapchat about different problems that they might have. And yeah, I'm going through mine too, but I feel like if I don't help somebody at least once today, I feel like I'm not doing the Lord's work, and wanting for me to go out there and at least help somebody to get them at least closer to God. And even if it means on having to not even preach, but just tell them about who God is, and doing it in a way where it doesn't seem pushy. I want for people to feel like they don't have to feel constrained and held down by these metaphorical chains of addiction, because it is addiction. And I want for them to feel like they could be able to break it, because the Lord said that the chains of sin will break when we confess our sins to Him and we accept Him into our hearts. And when His blood is shed on us, then we can be able to overcome sin and be able to overcome the sins of the world. And I honestly want for people to feel like they are in good hands. I want for people to feel like they got that support that they need. And My Hero Academia Vigilantes, what does really well is, like Daredevil, it also poses the question are these characters doing the right thing on taking matters into their own hands? Are they doing the correct thing on having to not let the heroes, or at least when the heroes are not there and they are the only ones who could be able to do something at the moment, are they doing the right thing by doing this? And it's something that you would have to take into consideration and question, because you don't know. You honestly don't know if this is something that, like, honestly, you don't even know if this is something that it's in the right. But I feel like, in my opinion, it's a tough thing to answer. It is a tough thing to answer because I feel like, yes, it is a problem, because I think out of everything that does happen, it's scary to think that when you are wanting to take the law to your own hands, I think it is scary, because, like I said, you're drawing a line, you're crossing a line in between wanting to taking the law into your own hands and letting the law handle it. Or in this case, these vigilantes are taking what they're wanting in life. They're taking this concept of taking the law into their own hands, and they are doing things in a way where it's scary to think that they could actually be doing something where it could harm somebody. And they could be going after the wrong person, and if they go after the wrong person, then it's game over on their end. But I mean, I understand too where heroes, they're not going to always be there, and if they're not there, then those people that could have been saved, they end up being in a worse position than they were to begin with. So I understand where everyone is on both ends, but I honestly feel like with this one, Knuckle Duster is an older vigilante, which honestly, if I could be able to say, if they ever do a live action fan casting of these characters, I actually had some fan casting of my own that I think that maybe it would be pretty cool to get to see. I don't know why, but I thought that for Knuckle Duster, I thought Hugh Jackman would have been an awesome choice to play him. But if not, I would definitely go with Gerard Butler, in my opinion. For Pop Step, I started thinking of either Sabrina Carpenter or Dove Cameron. I mean, it would be pretty cool, but I mean, we'll see. And then for Koichi, I mean, I know that I would go with somebody of Asian descent, or Japanese descent. I'm sorry, but I would definitely go and find an actor for like a Japanese actor for him, if anything. But I mean, if I couldn't, I honestly kind of would have went with Timothée Chalamet. Unfortunately, I know the whole whitewashing situation, but I feel like with My Hero Academia, the thing is that yeah, it does take place during Japan, and it does make sense to cast somebody of Japanese heritage and of descent, especially because it does take place in a more modern futuristic Japan. But if they want to do an American adaptation of it and they want to have it in San Francisco or New York or LA or any of that, I mean, it would be pretty cool on seeing, you know, either Hugh Jackman or Gerard Butler playing Knuckle Duster, and then you have Sabrina Carpenter or Dove Cameron as Pop Step, and then Timothy Chalamet as Koichi, or they could make his name somewhat different, like Keith or Kevin, if you wanted to. But I mean, that's just personally my opinion. I really, really want to see what they're gonna do with My Hero Academia Vigilantes. I also want to be able to get to catch up as best as I can with this, because of how I feel it's going to be a lot of fun going through the main storyline of Vigilantes, and then also I need to catch up on the manga for My Hero Academia. So I got a lot to read, and I also have to read the Team Up Hero spinoffs, the light novels. I only got one more to read, and I think on the manga storyline, or the manga for the main series, I think I'm on volume 30. I still need to get 36 through 40 or 41. I know 40 is on 41's on pre-order. I think 40 is also on pre-order, but I gotta double check. But I did have fun. I did have a lot of fun with it. I am excited about how this is gonna go, and I really am excited for every week to be able to do the brand new episode of Vigilantes every single time. But like I said, it is going to be censored. It is going to be heavily edited. I'm going to do my best so that way I can be able to get it on out and be able to have a lot of fun with it. But yeah, I really am excited, and this was a lot of fun. And yeah, this is awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching my reaction to My Hero Academia Vigilantes episode 1. If you guys want to see more reactions like this, then please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to follow me on any of my social media, I have got Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, aka X on my Discord, my Discord server. And be sure to check out my reactions to My Hero Academia Vigilantes with every new episode on every Monday of every week until the season finishes. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you all. Stay safe, and I will see you all in the next videos. Bye, guys.